Hello, hello, hello to all of my Aries. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your weekly reading. This is for August the 11th through August the 18th. Watch out for information about the number 8 and the number 11 in the community section of this channel. Okay, this is for all of my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, this is a reading for all of my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your weekly reading. Happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope you all are having a fantastic week so far, because you know it is what you make it, right? Okay, all right, let's get started. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my Aries on today. Please give me a special reading for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, specifically in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action, also in areas of money and wealth, in areas of creativity and their emotions, also in areas of power and intellect. What do we have for our Aries? Okay, all right. I just wanted to show you all this. Shout out and thank you to all of my overseas family as well. I have so enjoyed having personal readings with you all and talking with you all. If you're interested in a personal reading, my number is 202-460-3205. All of my information is in the About section of this channel. This is for overseas as well as stateside. I'm here in the United States. Okay, this is for my Aries. Let's go, Aries. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see what the cards have to say. This is a general reading for my Aries. Okay. All right, what do we have? Okay. All right. Okay, this is good. Good. Okay, I see that Aries are taking a special interest in self right now, which is great. A lot of you all are on fire and you're taking a special interest in yourself. I'm looking at the Five of Swords here. Very powerful. So when I see the Five of Swords, first thing I think about is self-interest. I think of you being in survival mode and also conquest, right? But this is about you taking self-interest, focusing on yourself right now, which is great. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of you have been through a lot of things, right? A lot of personal things that have happened to you. And so now you're taking the time to step away from all the drama, all the mess, and focus on you. That's great. Once you get in that alone time with yourself, that introspection, and start thinking about, okay, I need to elevate. I need to focus on vibrating higher. I need to separate myself from any low vibrating energy. That's first and foremost, okay? First and foremost. Because what do we know about the Aries? Aries have very strong leadership. You all have an amazing self-confidence. You all have very positive energy. You're very brave, very creative, very courageous, very determined, confident, enthusiastic, optimistic, honest, passionate. I can go on and on about the Aries. So as a result of some things happening to you, you had to step away, right? And so this is not about placing blame on anyone else. This is simply about you stepping away for your best interest and just focusing on you so that you can continue vibrating at a high frequency. The characteristics that I just shared with you is an Aries vibrating at a high frequency. Let me say it again. Someone who is passionate, optimistic, enthusiastic, has strong leadership, has amazing self-confidence, positive energy, brave, creative, determined, what else do we have? We have courageous, so on and so forth, right? So you all had to step away so that you can make sure you're continuing to vibrate at a high frequency, right? So for a lot of you, what that meant is cutting people off, removing things out of your life that just did not serve the higher purpose, right? And as a result of that, look at you. You have clarity. This is the King of Swords. This is about clarity. This is about being able to articulate where you want to go next. You know, clearly being able to articulate where you are. This is about someone who is very direct and assertive. It's also someone who has a lot of mental strength. So as a result of you removing yourself from damaging situations, here you are right here. The King of Swords. Amazing. That was your breakthrough. I wanted to share that with you. That was your breakthrough, right? This is the Ace of Swords. Okay. Again, this is about clarity. This is about pure power. This is about breakthrough. This is about you being truthful and honest. This is about new beginnings. I'm telling you, as a result, because many of you have decided to just remove yourselves from situations, whether the person walked away or you walked away doesn't really matter. But the fact that you removed yourself from a situation or situations that no longer served you and actually was acting as like an albatross around your neck, this is a result of that. The King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I want you to see this. Both of these are about clarity. Someone who can see clearly now that the rain is gone. Okay, that song just popped in my head, but I can see clearly now that the rain is gone, right? So this is where you are right now, and I'm sure it feels so good. Now, guess what? You're able to focus on, tapping back into your younger self. This is the Six of Cups. This is about you tapping back into your younger self. For a lot of you, you all are very gifted and talented, and which was passed down from generation to generation. So this could be an elder. This could be your mom. This could be grandmom. This could be great grandmother. This could be some kind of elder. It could be grandfather. It could be masculine, feminine energy, right? But somewhere along the line, these gifts were passed down to you, right? And so this is you tapping back into your inner self, your younger self, inner younger self. Let me be very clear when I say this. This is about you tapping back into, who you've always been, not who you used to be, but who you always been. This is something you tapping into something that's familiar to you, something that's nostalgic to you, really acknowledging your inner child. So that's very, very important. Okay. All right. So that's that. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. Very, 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 okay. I'm sorry. Look, okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles right here. Look at this. This is about legacy wealth. The Ten of Pentacles is attached to your money and wealth, right? So this is about family. And so when people think of legacy wealth, a lot of times people are just simply thinking of coins, currency, right? But think of wealth also as being rich in family, rich in relationships, right? Rich, 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 wealthy in relationships, wealthy in money, things being passed down, legacy to you. Very, very, very powerful. So what I'm saying to you, Aries, essentially is that you reshifted your focus to what's most important, not those low vibrating energies. What you started to focus on is what's most important to you, and it is serving you very, very, very well. And I want you to see that, right? Then we have someone who is the King of Cups. This is about stability. This is about you having more wisdom now. This is you, keeping your head above, not just above water, but just staying focused. Someone who's focused on humanity. So again, you shifted your focus. This is a wonderful thing. This is the power that you have, Aries. This is what I want you to know. You have the power to shift your focus in any direction you want to shift it in. Why not continue to shift it in the high vibration? Why not continue to shift it in an area that is away from drama, away from anything that causes you to vibrate at a lower frequency or causes static in your life? You understand what I'm saying, Aries? This is about, again, you getting back to that being a strong leader, about you having that amazing self-confidence, about you having that positive energy, being brave, being creative, and all those other wonderful characteristics that you're known for, right, Aries? Okay, so let's get more into some more of your reading. Yeah, this is great. This is really, really great because, yeah, you're focusing on, your emotions and your creativity. You have mastered those. You're like, I'm going to focus on what's most important for me right now in my life. And that is critical that you are focused, because there's so many things out here with social media, with the news, so much bad energy, so much negative energy. People attacking people online, people attacking people in public, all sorts of things. And so for you to get away from that is just like you have decided, not you're deciding, but you have decided, what, I want better for myself. I deserve better. Let me continue. Let me go back to vibrating at a high frequency. All right. So look, here we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the High Priestess. I'm talking about the major arcanas here. We're going to get into that in just a second. I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to also put this right here. All right. Let me shift these around for just a second. And look, Aries, just because you came out of some situations that were just low vibrating energy, and I tell people this when I share, when we're doing our personal readings. Just because people are speaking negatively, doing bad things, just vibrating in a low frequency, it doesn't matter whether it's online, whether it's in person, whether it's through gossip, whatever. You do not come out of vibrating at a high frequency. Don't do it. It's not even worth it. Trust me, the universe will go ahead and take care of that person. It doesn't matter. Trust me, we've all had people to say negative things about us, whether it's on, especially with cyberbullying. We've all had it. We've had people to say things about us negatively. Don't come out of that. Because look, you came out of a relationship that was very restrictive and feeling like you were in bondage, right? But again, I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. That's what's popping in my head right now, is that now that the rain is gone, now that this emotional baggage, this bondage is now gone, you've actually shaken those ropes off, you've taken this blindfold off your face, and you can see clearly walking through. Again, this is like a rain puddle here. You stepped right out of it. Now that it's gone, you can see clearly. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then look at this. We have the Eight of Wands. This is about progression. It is amazing when you continue to rise above negativity, the things that will happen for you. And people are wondering, this person is like growing at a rapid rate. I mean, just wonderful things are happening for them so quickly. It is because you have distanced yourself, and in a lot of cases, taken one of these swords and cut people out of your life for good. I'm always reminded whenever I think about like biblical stories, when I think about Cain and Abel, and people are like, oh yeah, my sibling would never do that to me. My, best friend would never do that to me. They've been in my life my entire life. But when you think of stories of like Cain and Abel, two brothers, one actually killed himself. And according to Bible stories, one was the first murderer and one was the first murder victim. Imagine how grieved the parents were. Like, I can't believe my two sons, the parents, said, I can't believe my two sons would do that, would act in such a way. What would make them hate each other so much? We all know the answer to that. But that's why it's so important that when you have people that are conflicted with you, or they have inner conflict, well, actually it's conflict with themselves, really, that they just cannot see the goodness in you, it's probably best for you to just cut them off, so that you can continue vibrating at a high frequency. But things are progressing so nicely for you, Aries. I'm so happy for you because you have decided to just, again, laser focus. Now, what's interesting, let's put this here because I have some more cards for you too. Some more cards. This right here is Six of Pentacles. This is about giving and receiving gifts, right? An even flow of everything. So everything is going well in your life right now, right? Again, this is a general reading. Everything is going well. If it doesn't seem to be going well, again, check the energy around you. Where we're speaking in the now, we're speaking things into existence, right? This is now. Time is fluid, right? This is happening right now. Free flow of gifts, energy. You have all of these, right? Let's put this right here for just a second. And then look, a lot of you are in celebratory mode. A lot of you are in celebratory mode. The Cups is attached to the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't necessarily have to be someone's sun sign. It could be Moon, Rising, or Venus. It could be people around you who are just genuinely happy for your breakthrough. Look, for your breakthrough. There are people around you that's just so happy for you. They're celebrating with you. They're happy for you. They just want the absolute best for you. Just the absolute best for you. And so those are the people that stick close to. Those are the people who just, they just want to see you just win. They just want to see you win. And then look at this. We have these major arcana. This is you, okay? The High Priestess. Someone who now is very, very serene. You're a healer. You're developing your talents. This is the Moon card. This is you right now focusing on developing your talents. This is your intuition, your third eye being popped wide open. I mean, it's just amazing. Just so many things have happened to you as a result of removing Either people walking away from you or you walking away from them, but this is about self-interest, right? Being in survival mode, right? Because really it is all about you. It's all about your mental health. It's about your mental wealth. It's about your mental strength. It's about your mental clarity. It is all about you. And so the moment you made it about you doesn't mean you walked away from everybody, obviously, because there are people celebrating with you. But you walked away from bad energy. You walked away from negative, low vibrating energy, right? And things are happening for you. Things are going in your favor. Things are really, really going in your favor, changing for you. That's why I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune here. This is about timing. This is about luck. This is about good karma happening for you. You've been putting that good karma out there. You've been taking care of people. You've been doing things for people. And this is coming back around. So now that you have raised your awareness and you kept your vibrations high and focused on what's most important, this is, again, self-interest. Wonderful things are happening for you. Breakthrough. You remove the emotional bondage. You have more clarity. You have a lot of more mental strength. You're recognizing what's important. And that is so, so, so powerful. And that's what I wanted you to see. Now let's see if we can pull, we have 2 sets of oracle cards here. I am so happy for you, Aries. I'm telling you, listen, once you decided to rise above all the drama, all the mess, and get by yourself for a little while. Again, this is a self-interest, and it may not have been a long time that you had to spend by yourself. It could have been like at night when you thought about, sitting down, really thinking about what's really, really important in life. And just taking inventory of who and what is important in your life, and just deciding, you know what, if people have walked away, that's okay. Maybe they had some other things going on that they were dealing with or that they were struggling with. That is quite all right. It's fine. But I'm just going to focus on me right now. I'm going to focus on the people who love me, who are around me, who seem to have my best interest at heart. And see, at this frequency that you're vibrating right now, this you being the high priestess, this frequency right here, the frequency of love, the highest frequency that you can be on, being the divine healer, developing your talents, being the divine goddess, being in this very serene place, really listening, tuning into your frequency, your intuition, or some people call it the gut feeling, your gut feeling. Some people call it the Holy Spirit. Whatever you deem it to be, you tapping into your third eye at this point. You're seeing people and things for what they truly, truly are. And when I say things, people, places, things, nouns. You're seeing people, places, things for what they really are. So let's say you come in contact with somebody who has a smile on their face and they seem genuine, but something about them seems a little off. You're now listening to that because you've been through too much when you were floating down here trying to mingle with people who were very comfortable vibrating at a low frequency. Now that you're up here vibrating at a higher frequency, you can see people for what they really, really are. You have an aerial view, right? Remember, I talk about, all of us being gods, right? Lowercase gods. So look, Genesis 1:27, because most people were brought up either Christian, Judaism, in Christianity, Judaism, or Islam, right? So, but in the first 5 books of the Bible, which is the Torah or the Pentateuch, in Genesis, the very first book of the Bible, it says, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female created he them, right? Then there's also other references in there. When you think about the creator creating you, and simply using your mom as a conduit, your dad as the seed, whatever, that also by default makes you a god, right? Meaning that you have the power. When you vibrate at a higher frequency, you see it from an aerial view. You see the low vibrations at an aerial view. You can see things for how they really are on all sides, right? And so now you start to see people and things for who they really are. So let's talk about things or places. Let's see, you're driving along, you see a stop sign. Seeing it from all angles, you're able to see exactly what that stop sign means. This is your intuition, right? Places. Let's say you decide, okay, I want to move or I want to relocate. You tap into that inner wisdom, that divine power that you have that intuition that you have, and you, because you've asked for wisdom, you know if that's the place that you should go to. It's very, very, very powerful. That's why when I have my personal readings, I always encourage people to continue vibrating at a high frequency. And that is why when I start out my readings, my general readings on Tuesdays, I share with you the characteristics of high vibrating, whatever your astrological sign in this case would be Aries, so that you'll remember when you start to vibrate at a lower frequency, you got to check the people around you, check the energies around you. Sometimes it's checking internal energy just to see, okay, am I allowing this person to get to me? Am I starting to exhibit impulsive behavior? Am I starting to exhibit lack of patience? Am I starting to exhibit outbursts of anger? Am I starting to seek attention? Am I starting to being selfish? Check the energy around you, because most of the time that's what it is, right? But this doesn't even apply to you, okay, Aries? What applies to you is what's happening as a result of all the fact that you've stepped away, or either people have left your life, which is great, right? Now you can see things clearly. Now you can celebrate the people that are celebrating you for now rising above all of that. Okay, that is what I have for you. Let's see. Like I said, we have. That's what I have for you as far as the tarot cards. Let's pull some oracle cards here and see what this says. We have two sets of oracle cards. We have the Moonology oracle cards, and I also have the Sacred Vision oracle cards, and we'll get to that in just a second. Let's see what this says. All right, and don't forget to check out the community section of my page. It will be loaded sometime today. It may not show up immediately, but it will be loaded sometime today, because I want to share the significance of the number 8 and the number 11. Okay, very, very powerful numbers. All numbers are powerful. This one is like, nothing is yet set in stone, right? Okay, I'm going to get to that in just a second. Let's pull another oracle card. Okay, like I said, these are very, 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 very powerful. Very powerful. So I want you to focus on what's happening with you right now. I really want you to focus on what's happening with you right now. Oh, also, okay, those are the Moonology card. These are the Sacred Vision cards. You can get close into this. This is just one of the cards, but it's like beautiful. So you can kind of sort of see like lots of beautiful cards here. But these are the Sacred Vision cards. So let's see what this has to say. All right. All right, let's see what this has to say. All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Oh, look. Okay. This is time. Let me see if I can get close in here. Time. The number 14. Okay. So, you know what's interesting about these two cards here? Okay, nothing is yet set in stone. So this is you vibrating at a high frequency, right? And everything is about perspective. This is wonderful. So nothing yet set in stone, meaning that the mutable moon is about, mutable means that mutable is really all about change, right? It's about shape shifting, right? It's also you staying adaptable, right? Staying adaptable, because some wonderful things are happening. Remember I said, where's the card? Okay. Remember I said breakthrough? So for a lot of people, this is a new change for them. New that certain people have walked out of your lives, new that you have decided to walk out of other people's lives. But this is about you expecting wonderful things to happen. So knowing that the best is going to unfold for you. This is very, very, very powerful. Let's see if we can get in here. This is like I said, nothing is set in stone, but this is you knowing. This is you knowing beyond all shadows of a doubt. And then again, being comfortable with those relationships fading to black. You have to give yourself some time. This is all new for you, right? This is really, really new for you. And as you continue to vibrate higher, and you start to really, really see the things, the people, places around you. I mean, like, see them clear. This is what I mean about clarity. Clarity and focus. The breakthrough card, and then the King of Swords. This is about clarity. This is about mental strength. When you are able to see things for what they really, really are, your healing process won't take so long, or seem like it takes so long. You'll be able to just bounce right back. Okay, I see it for what it is. It may be disappointing, but I can just move on. Again, this is about self-interest. Okay? I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. You see? Makes sense to you now? That is what I have for you, Aries. I want you to have a fantastic week. I am so happy for your breakthrough. I'm so happy the fact that you're no longer in mental and emotional bondage, that you have decided to shake these ropes off and walk right on through this puddle and walk right into sunnier days. Okay? That is what I'm happy for. I'm extremely happy for you. So continue to keep your vibrations and your standards high. Wonderful things are happening for you. Again, if you all are interested in a personal reading, this is both internationally and stateside. Since I'm here in the United States of America, it's 202-460-3205. Have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic week. Okay, Aries? Bye.